Are you ready to lead an unstoppable force of troopers across the battlefield? I'm Cody, and today we're diving into a green-red Villainy deck in Star Wars Unlimited, led by one of the latest leaders, Wat Tambor. This deck is all about trooper synergies and aggressive play. Wat Tambor's ability to exhaust and give a unit +2/+2 after another friendly unit is defeated can turn the tide fast. That bonus damage forces tough decisions on your opponent, making them think twice about taking out your troops. Wat Tambor brings a unique advantage to this trooper deck with his ability to create a relentless chain of pressure where even if our opponent removes one of our troopers, Wat keeps amplifying our board presence, making even our smaller units a threat. The turn you play Wat can be a huge damage swing by first pumping up a unit, then deploying Wat, and attacking to trigger another buff. While this may seem set up heavy, our deck's low curve ensures we always have units on board to maximize Wat's impact consistently. Every ground unit in this deck is a trooper, and that's crucial for maximizing the deck's synergy. There are a few key cards that specifically enhance our troopers. For example, Obedient Vanguard grants another trooper a +2/+2 buff when it's defeated, making each trade an opportunity to strengthen our board. General Tag brings even more synergy. When he's played, he gives up to 3 of our trooper units an experience counter, helping them grow stronger and adding more staying power to our board. Then there's the Relentless Rocket Trooper, a 4-cost unit with a solid 3/5 stat line that gets an additional +2 when another trooper is on board, turning it into a formidable 5/5 threat. So with these cards, each trooper not only contributes individually, but also amplifies the strength of our entire lineup. For the rest of our trooper units, here's what each of them bring to the table. Death Star Stormtrooper gives us 6 possible 1-cost units to play on turn 1, providing consistency as well as an aggressive early presence. Ryloth Militia, a new addition, this 2-cost, 2-attack trooper with raid 1 always attacks for 3, making it a dependable attacker. Originally, I considered the new Bo-Katan card, but Ryloth Militia's ability to consistently attack for 3 without another unit being in play is a huge advantage. Phase 3 Dark Trooper, an early game Sentinel Trooper that is especially valuable in aggro matchups, where its ability to hold the line helps protect our base in the early turns. Bold Recon Commando, a 3-cost 4-health trooper with Saboteur. This unit is fantastic against decks relying on Sentinel or shielded units. It disrupts our opponent's defenses while maintaining good stats. Heavy, a 4/4 trooper with Coordinate Raid 2. Heavy often has its Coordinate ability activated, making it a powerful 6-power attacker. Its when defeated ability deals 1 damage to each enemy ground unit, which is useful against token strategies and weakened enemy units. Agent Callus, a trooper with Ambush that draws a card when a unique unit is defeated, helping with card draw so we don't run out of gas in the later turns. Callus's ambush ability also lets us respond to threats flexibly. B2 Legionnaires, a 5/4 trooper with Sentinel and Overwhelm. B2 Legionnaires serves as a powerful blocker, and its high attack power allows it to trade effectively with various units, and can be a strong attacker. That's all the ground units and troopers in this deck. We are also running 12 space units that are focused on applying consistent pressure to overwhelm your opponent. Kylo's TIE Silencer. This aggressive space unit has high stats, and while it is the most expensive card in the deck, it can be swapped out for Mercenary Gunship to keep the deck more budget friendly. Outland TIE Vanguard. This 2-cost unit buffs other units like Kylo's TIE Silencer or any other 3-cost unit like our troopers. However, it's typically not a turn 1 play unless you have no other options available. Starwing Scout is an aggressive 4-attack space unit that excels at trading with threats like Concord Dawn Interceptors, making room for other units like TIE Silencer, and its ability to draw us 2 cards also helps maintain pressure with card advantage, but with only 1 toughness, it's more suited to be on attack rather than defending. Ruthless Raider. This is the MVP space unit in this deck. Combining removal with reach, it guarantees 4 damage to a base and a unit through its when played and defeated triggers, which makes it incredibly efficient at closing gaps in the late game. Since this deck is focused on an aggressive game plan, we're only running 8 events to maximize our offensive pressure. Force Choke, a cheap removal spell that efficiently takes out key threats, including leaders like Sabine. Overwhelming Barrage, a staple for any green Villainy deck that also helps us push damage. Timely Intervention, this event adds flexibility, allowing us to ambush in a unit at critical moments. For example, ambushing in a late game Ruthless Raider can deliver 4 surprise damage to an opponent's base by targeting a larger unit, swinging the game in your favor when they least expect it. That's all for the main deck. Now let's go over the sideboard. This sideboard I'm sure will change as a meta actually develops, but I'll go over the choices I made and why. So first up, we have Disabling Fangfighter. It can remove problematic upgrades from units like shields, darksabers, or Boba Fett's armor. I went for something like this over Confiscate because we are an aggressive deck, so getting this effect on a unit is what we want. Pillage. is a strong discard effect that can help throw off the soft and hard control decks, forcing them to choose between threats and answers, making it hard for them to answer threats effectively, which hopefully gives us enough time to apply pressure to keep them out of the game. Choose sides. This allows us to go bigger after sideboarding because our deck has so many low cost cards that are strong together but not really that powerful on their own, so swapping one of them with our opponent for something like an Avenger can hopefully be enough to close out the game, or at the very least, creates another threat that our opponent has to deal with, giving us more late game power to hopefully close out the game. Pray Vizsla. This card might be better as something else, but I also think this might be a deck where he's finally good. He's a trooper, so he works well with the deck synergy, and his ability to take or remove upgrades can be really strong in the right matchups. So he is just another late game card that your opponent has to deal with that works really well with this deck, and he could be even worth putting some copies in the main deck. That wraps up our breakdown of Wat Tambor's Trooper deck. If you try it out, let me know how it goes in the comments below. Did Wat's flip catch your opponents off guard? And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. We got more Star Wars Unlimited content coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.